Okay, I see. You know, I used to stay here in Rijeka for about maybe 3 times. This is the 3rd time we are staying here. We live in Kikinda, in Serbia.
You live there?
Yeah, we lived 2 years in Kikinda. We bought 2 houses there. One house is in Kikinda, we give it for rent, and the second house is in Hungarian village, Mađarsko selo. Yeah, we live there. We prefer to live in the village because because of the fresh air, and yeah, ecology is cool. So, and it's very peaceful place. Yeah, peaceful place, you know. So it's very nice. Yeah, here we like. It's my favorite city, Rijeka, in Croatia.
How long have you been here?
We are staying here for 6 months. Yeah, I mean, we were staying 3 months a year ago, 2 years ago 2 months, and this time we were staying about like a week. Yeah, so in general it's about 6 months. So, but yeah, we stay in different places now. Yeah, it's we were staying in Croatia in a guy who is Croatian, and he doesn't like Serbian actually. Yeah, and
here in Rijeka?
Yes.
That is strange.
And he told me that his best friend is Serbian. Yeah, his best friend is here Serbian, but he doesn't like Serbian. All country he doesn't like. He said that I like all countries except Serbia. I told him that he's a strange guy. Maybe he was following by propaganda on TV or something. Yeah.
In Dalmatia that's possible, but here in the northern Adriatic.
Yeah, many people say the same, that in Dalmatia people don't like Serbian very much because of the war or something.
Yes.
Yeah, we are Russians and Serbian love each other. You know, we like when we came to Serbia, every people were helpful. They invite us, but in Croatia the same. Oh, in Croatia the same, but in Serbia they invite us for coffee and very friendly, helpful. But here in Rijeka they are helpful and friendly because of tourists.
They're polite, but not so friendly as Serbian.
Yeah, it's true.
They are friendly, but they hang amongst their company and so.
Yeah, and he told me one thing, actually one interesting thing, that he had a girl that is Croatian. Да ничего не отвлекаю, хочешь?
Ты вот в прошлый раз ехал, блин, задрал.
Да у него есть навигатор. Не за него, говорит он, не за него.
За тебя.
Because of...
I think when you learn to drive car in Rijeka, then you can drive anywhere.
No, I think I would say opposite thing. If you learn to drive in Moscow, then you can drive everywhere.
I haven't been there.
Moscow is like 8 lines to one side and 8 lines to another side.
Yes.
So this is the most, and like 5 roundabouts, very difficult way. We've been living for 10 years. We were living for 10 years in Moscow.
14.
For 10.
For 10.
10 years. Yeah, I'm originally from Saratov. It's a place like a big city, about 1 million people, population. River Volga. Have you heard about River Volga?
Yes.
Yeah, close to Stalingrad, Volgograd. Yeah, and my wife is from Omsk, Siberia. It's like very cold city. Did you find?
Yeah.
The way?
Мы тоже тут плутали, помнишь?
Yes. First time when we came by car, we had problems too.
Rijeka is all up and down the hills.
It's like Sochi. It's the same like Sochi. But it's only like 5 streets. So it's difficult to get lost. 5 streets only everywhere. They go up and down, so it's easy. Beautiful place actually. And we were staying in Apache yesterday. We were, yeah, it was very beautiful.
Yes, Opatija is well known
For many rich people and for that shark that ate German woman. We saw this monument.
Это вообще не та девушка была, которая акулу съела.
Да, не та?
Нет, это моряк ушел в
Some
море и девушка
Yes,
его каждый день
да, я
съела.
знаю. She said that it's the monument dedicated to a woman who was waiting for her like husband.
Sailorman.
Sailor, yeah. I thought that it was a monument dedicated to a woman who was killed by a shark in 1957 or in 1967. I don't remember exactly.
It's a real story.
Yeah, it's a real story. Yeah, this German died. She was killed by a shark, and her husband paid money to install this monument, as I remember. Yeah, this is the right way. Yeah.
She holds the dove, I think.
What?
Does she hold the dove, the bird?
Yeah, as I understand. But many people say different things. They say that it's because of the legend, because of the sailor and such things.
I think probably because of that, but I'm not sure. I was there, I mean, with elementary school and so. But
You're originally from Rijeka, aren't you?
From the island of Krk.
Ah,
That
Krk.
is here. You can see it from Rijeka.
Yeah. We never been there before, but we hope to go there one time.
Yeah, it's nice.
Nice place.
And Opatija is known as an old lady. They call this city an old lady.
Old lady.
Because of these old villas. And
Okay, and the guy, his name Hrvoje,
Uh-huh.
the one that, I mean, his best friend is Serbian, but he hates Serbian. He doesn't like Serbian. You know what he said to us? He said that he has one woman, I mean, his friend of his family, and that was an interesting story actually. He said that she was married, she was Croatian, she was a member of her, I mean, like a friend of her their family, and they are from Rijeka too, and she was married to Croatian, or to Serbian, like you, and they had always problems. He said because of mentality, but I didn't know.
Because of?
Mentality.
Uh-huh.
That was strange to me because, like, what's mentality? I mean, they were talking about mentality. What? Okay, Serbian are Christian, Croatian are Christian. Okay, Catholics and Orthodox. But as for me, I am atheist. I don't care. You know, I'm Russian. Many Russian people, 90% are Orthodox. But I'm really sorry for them because I'm atheist. Yeah, really. But my mother and my father, they are Orthodox. But you know, sometimes I'm really sorry about them because they go to church and I don't believe myself. But sometimes I'm envy because if they die, if the plane goes down, you know, they can believe to God and say, oh, it's easy to die, you know, because you believe to God. But if you don't believe to God, it's difficult to die. You are, you know, like worrying about it. So that, and this guy said that they had problems and they got divorced because she was Croatian, and yes, he said that thing. So the problem is they had a baby and they were trying to find a name for the baby, and her parents wanted to give their baby Catholic Croatian name, and his family, his mom and dad wanted to give him Orthodox, I mean, like Serbian name.
Yes.
And that was a big conflict between them, and because of that they got divorced. I think it's a stupid reason. I think that was not the reason.
I think that parents have to give the name to the baby, not the grandparents.
Okay,
right?
so and the conflict was between the parents and between them. But it's for me, like, okay, my wife, let's say we'd like to plan baby maybe like maybe in 5 years, for example, and she likes some names. What I'm going to do? She can write her best names that she likes for the baby, like, okay, 20 names, and I'll write my 20 names, or maybe 30 names. So, and after if we have matched same names, like let's say, for example, Alexander. She likes Alexander, and I like Alexander.
Yes.
And yeah, okay, let it be Alexander. No problem. So that's the way it is. But I mean, I don't think it's like you can like just can negotiate that thing. Yeah. You don't have children?
No.
And what do you do? What's your job? I'm English teacher and a lawyer.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I have 2 higher education. I was studying in. Что такое? What is this? It's a kind of like.
It is a medieval fortress. It's called Нови-Сад.
Ah, okay. The guy wanted to bring us there, but we were too busy. Он хотел нас сюда привезти, Крис, и показать нам.
The view is nice and some cultural happenings are there.
Yeah, you can see all Rijeka.
Yes, the view is great.
Апатия. Lazar, can we pay by credit card to buy you a gas?
Okay.
Somewhere? It would be very comfortable for us. Yeah, if you like stay somewhere, maybe in Serbia or Croatia, we can at gas station we can buy you like gas, benzene.
Oh, that's it.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
Just
Just taking care where we are.
Yeah. Okay. Because we have left only 50 kunas and all our money on our cards, bank
Yeah,
cards.
that's fine.
How often do you go to Novi-Sad or Krk?
We live in Novi-Sad, and during the summertime we are here. I mean, come a few times here, and during the winter just once maybe.
Okay, so and may I ask you a question? Like about your parents? You don't have any problems with your parents?
No.
No? Parents are friends?
Yes.
Oh, that's great. So, but sometimes maybe some people are followed by propaganda. I think it's that maybe they are living in old ages, like 20 years ago, probably or something.
It could happen, but we had luck that our parents are normal. I mean, they don't mind, so.
They don't have any like difficulties.
No.
But as we noticed, there are some differences in the language. Like when we come to Kikinda, people say kesica, and here in Rijeka they say vrećica.
Yes, some words are different, but we understand
Each other. And in Serbia people say hiljadu, and here they say tisuću.
Yes.
Yeah, tisuću is like in Russian. In Russian language we say tisuću too. Yeah, so it's close. But yeah, all the words we understand. Like last year we didn't understand Croatian very much, but we thought that maybe they speak different. But this year we learned a little bit more, and we understand everything. Yeah, so it's I think it's pretty much the same.
Yes, we understand all the words. So.
Okay, in your family, what kind of language do you speak? How can you say Croatian or Serbian? Or she was a member of your, I mean, like a friend of your family, of their family, and they are from Rijeka too. And she was married to Croatian or to Serbian, like you. And they had always problems. He said because of mentality, but I didn't.
Because of
mentality. That was strange to me because, like, what mentality? I mean, they were talking about mentality. What? Okay, Serbian are Christian, Croatian are Christian. Okay, Catholics and Orthodox. But as for me, I am atheist. I don't care. You know, I'm Russian. All many Russian people, 90% are Orthodox. But I'm really sorry for them because I'm atheist. Yeah, really. But my mother and my father, they are Orthodox. But you know, sometimes I'm really sorry about them because they go to church and I don't believe myself. But sometimes I'm
really I'm envy because they if they die, if the plane goes down, you know, they can believe to God and say, oh, it's easy to die, you know, because you believe to God. But if you don't believe to God, it's difficult to die. You are, you know, like worrying about it.
Yes.
So that, and this guy said that they had problems and they got divorced because she was Croatian and he said that thing. So the problem is they had a baby and they were trying to find a name for the baby, and her parents wanted to give their baby Catholic Croatian name, and his family, his mom and dad wanted to give him Orthodox, like Serbian name, and that was a big conflict between them, and because of that they got divorced. I think it's a stupid reason. I think that was not the reason.
I think that parents will have to give the name to the baby, not the grandparents.
Okay,
right?
so and the conflict was between the parents and between them. But it's for me like, okay, my wife, let's say we'd like to plan baby maybe like maybe 5 years, for example, and she likes some names. What I'm going to do? She can write her past names that she likes for the baby, like 20 names, and I'll write my 20 names, or maybe 30 names. So and after, if we have matched the same names, like let's say, for example, Alexander. She likes Alexander, and I like Alexander.
Yeah.
And okay, let it be Alexander. No problem. So that's the way it is. But I mean, I don't think it's like you can like that. Just can negotiate that thing.
Okay, so you didn't tell me what you do.
I'm an architect,
Okay.
and Lazar is hairdresser.
Hairdresser. It's nice that I don't need it. I do it by myself. By Gillette Mach 3.
Yes.
But all services in Serbia are very, very cheap. In Russia, in Russia it's the same like in Croatia, but maybe sometimes a bit more.
And in Serbia people say "hildu," and here they say "tisuću."
Yes.
Yeah, "tisuću" is like in Russian. In Russian language we say "tisuću" too. Yeah, so it's close. But yeah, all the words we understand. Like last year we didn't understand Croatian very much, but we thought that maybe they speak different. But this year we learned a little bit more, and we understand everything. Yeah, so I think by myself. By Gillette Mach 3. But all services in Serbia are very, very cheap. In Russia, in Russia it's the same like in Croatia, but maybe sometimes a bit more expensive than in Croatia. Yeah.
So the prices in Russia are similar to
Like,
Croatian?
like in Croatia, sometimes it's more expensive. Only benzene is cheaper. Benzene is 45 cents.
And you, how much money do you get as an architect?
Nobody knows that.
Oh, come on.
Well,
Okay, I can tell you my salary. For me, it's not a secret. I get 2,000 euro every month.
in Serbia?
No, I don't work in Serbia. I work in Skype, in the internet. I'm a freelancer. So I have English lessons via Skype, and I sometimes consult people. Yeah. And help people as a lawyer. So that's it. Tell me your salary.
Well, in Serbia, architects earn about, I don't know, 400 to...
Don't tell me about all other architects. Tell me your salary.
Well, my mother doesn't know that, so...
Okay, we won't watch, we don't tell your mother about it.
No, it's fine. I told you, in Serbia the salaries are really small, so...
Okay, don't worry, tell me.
Ti mu reci svoju.
Lazar, can you tell me your salary?
My salary.
Да, koliko pari imaš za mjesec dana?
2000.
Prilike 2000 евро?
He's lying.
2000 евро за mjesec dana?
Yeah.
On
Jesi
radi
siguran?
frizor radi. No to je dobra pare. U Novi-Sad.
Novi-Sad.
I didn't
to-
know that until now.
А ты имаш пари, знаешь, чистые или как, ну,
Tax free.
tax free? Ага. Окей.
So I'm not paying tax.
Okay, it's good. Good. And you?
Me?
Yes.
I won't tell you.
Okay, is that more than 1,000 a year or less than 1,000 a year?
Yes.
Less than 1,000 a year. Is it more than 500 a year or less than 500 a year?
Can we get to next...
Okay, I don't mind if you don't want to tell. I mean, sometimes when you ask people to tell about your salary, you know, it looks like you ask them to go to priest, to church, to to pray or something. Yeah, but for me it's no problem. It's like normal question. I ask people in Kikinda, in all taxi drivers, while I use taxis, I ask them like how much money do they usually earn per month, and they say different things. Someone say that says 300 euro. Someone say 500 euro. Some say 800 euro. Yeah. So okay. So of course sometimes they lie. It's like people's characters. But I watched the Wikipedia in YouTube, I mean in Google, and in Serbia the average salary 500 euros, 450 in Serbia. It's the average salary. In Croatia is 1,000 average salary. So it's like twice more.
I think not, maybe not the twice, but
Yes, and
it's near.
when I asked people in Croatia, in Rijeka, they say it's not true. They say that approximately maybe 600, 700, 800, like this.
But the prices here are much more higher. So,
Yeah, I agree.
So maybe it's even better in Serbia. I mean, everything is cheaper. You have a bit smaller salary, but here I think you spend more money on food and so.
Yeah. Lazar, do you have benzene?
No.
No? Okay. We can stop and then like pour. And when we stop, we need to clean your window because it's dirty. Okay? Last time when I came from Novi-Sad to Zagreb, we were in Zagreb, and the window was dirty and the video was bad. Yeah, because of window, yeah. I will clean it for you.
But when we get to Novi-Sad, it will be
Dark?
dirty.
No problem.
$0.40, $0.45, something like this. It's like 3 times cheaper than in Croatia and Serbia. Products are like in Serbia, sometimes more expensive than in Serbia. Like potatoes you can, paradies, tomatoes. We buy in Russia for 150 rubles, for example. In Kikinda in Serbia, we buy for 50 rubles. We are 3 times cheaper in Kikinda than in Russia.
And 3 times cheaper than in Croatia.
Yeah, so it's the same. Okay, in Moscow we have like higher salary than in Croatia, in St. Petersburg. But in all other countries, in all other cities, small cities, it's like same like in Serbia. The average salary is about 500 euros. Yeah. So
Razmišljam da platimo, da li ovdje može, pa da on plati
Na marše?
ovoga.
And you, how much money do you get as an architect?
Nobody knows that.
Oh, come on!
Well,
Okay, I can tell you my salary. For me, it's not a secret. I get 2,000 euro every month.
in Serbia.
No, I don't work in Serbia. I work in Skype in the internet. I'm a freelancer. So I have English lessons via Skype, and I sometimes consult people, and help people as a lawyer. So that's it. Tell me your salary.
Well, in Serbia, architects earn about, I don't know, 400 to
Don't tell me about
700
all other
euro.
architects. Tell me your salary.
Well, my mother doesn't know that, so
Okay, we won't watch. We don't tell your mother about it.
no.
Yeah, okay. В общем, мы расплачиваемся картой за BlaBlaCar.
Ты поменьше это разговаривай.
Да ладно?
Я тебе сейчас потом напишу.
Троечку поставить, да? Да, ладно. Добър дан.
Dobar dan.
Трябва платити за 53 литра.
53.
Да, 50.
530. Dizel.
Дизель?
Окей. Dobro.
Два, да?
Да, окей.
Не знам что это, дизель там.
Добро.
Будешь есть, нет? Крис, расписывайся, Крис. Крис. Окей. Хвала вама.
Бардан.
Возьми что-нибудь поесть-то, бутерброд есть. Я не знаю, что-нибудь, посмотреть, что-нибудь, что есть. Где бурек? Вот это бурек?
Да ну, бросит.
Что, сколько? Посмотри, что, может, какой-нибудь сникерс. Попить надо что-нибудь взять.
Fine. I told you, in Serbia the salaries are really small, so
Okay, don't worry, tell me.
Timur is right.
Lazar, can you tell me your salary?
My salary.
Да, сколько пари имеешь за месяц, да?
2000.
Прилики. 2000 евро?
Да.
He's lying.
2000 евро за месяц, да?
Yeah.
Он ради призор. Ради. Ну, то и добро парень. В Нови-Сад.
Нови-Сад.
I didn't know that until now.
А ты имаш пари, знаешь, чистые или как, ну,
Tax free.
tax free? Ага. Окей.
So I'm not paying tax.
Okay, it's good. Good. And you?
Me?
Yes.
I won't tell it.
Okay, is that more than 1,000 a year or less than 1,000 a year?
Less.
Less than 1,000 a year. Is it more than 500 a year or less than 500 a year?
Can we get to next?
Okay, I don't mind if you don't want to tell. I mean, sometimes when you ask people to tell about your salary, you know, it looks like you ask them to go to priest, to church to pray or something. Yeah, but for me it's no problem. It's like normal question. I ask people in Kikinda, in all taxi drivers, while I use taxis, I ask them like, how much money do they usually earn per month? And they say different things. Someone say that it's like 300 euros. Someone say 500 euros. Some say 800 euros. Yeah. Okay. Of course, sometimes they lie. It's like people's characters. But I watched the Wikipedia in YouTube, in Google, and in Serbia the average salary 500 euros, 450 in Serbia. It's the average salary. In Croatia is 1,000 average salary. So it's like twice more.
I think not, maybe not the twice, but
Yes, and
near.
when I ask people in Croatia, in Rijeka, they say it's not true.
This is yours. My ear.
Ты просто поменьше разговаривай, может они не хотят, а им неудобно.
Все, ладно, хороший типа.
Вася, хорош, Вась.
А что, кока, крем, вид, чоколад?
И тебе тоже.
А ты не взяла какой-нибудь это? Ну ладно.
Бутер там 300 рублей стоит.
Ну ладно. Андрея. Так? Давно ради шел ты?
Par mjeseci.
Пару месяцев?
54 do 54.
Да, окей. А мы из Руси.
Iz Rusije?
Да, были овда, туристы.
Jel vam lijepo?
Лепо, супер.
Neka.
А колика пари имаш за месяц дана?
A ne smijem to reći.
Да ладно, что ты. Ну, прилики. 1000 евро имаш? 1000 евро. А?
Ne,
800?
A,
700?
Бери пиво свое.
Хвала, доviđenja. Че, это, сделаем фотографию? Не будешь делать фотографию? Красивое место. Ах. Так, сейчас, подожди, стой. На, держи. Так, это тебе. So you will calculate and next time.
Okay.
Следующий путь. So guys, I'm very communicative as you understood. If you don't want to talk to me, just tell me.
No, it's fine.
You know, because before last time we came here with one Serbian guy, he didn't say anything. He was like very nice, very peaceful, very helpful, friendly. And after that, he in BlaBlaCar wrote bad recommendation. You know, he put three, you know, to me, and I said why? And I don't put like 3 to anyone. I always put 5 and say everything is cool. Like instead of something happened wrong or I don't know, you know.
You are like our friend Becky.
Yeah, it's kind of I don't know. I think I'm a blogger, YouTuber, so I prefer to be positive always. To be always positive and get fun from life. Yeah. Okay, yeah, sometimes people don't like to when I film them, when I make video. I don't know the reason. Sometimes maybe they think that they look badly on the camera, on videos. They don't like themselves. Sometimes they I don't know. Maybe they are selfish. Sometimes they maybe think that I will use this video somewhere else. I don't know. In Russia, we don't have any problems. If it's a public place, like yes. If it's a public place like a store or a gas station, McDonald's, everywhere you can make video. But if someone will complain in YouTube that he won't be positive about the video, then you can like delete it.
But who watches that?
Russian people.
Really? Why?
Travel blog, travel videos. I go all around the world and make videos about people's life.
And where have you been?
What?
Where have you been?
Croatia is the first country. No, it's not true. I was in Italy, in Greece, in almost all countries in European Union. That's it. But I didn't make video that time. The Serbia and Croatia first countries that I made video. And I have a quadricopter drone. I made video of Kikinda, my Hungarian village where we live. I made video of Zagreb, like bird's view, bird's eye view. You can watch in my YouTube channel. I made video of Rijeka, and I made video of Apatia, bird's eye view. Now we are going to make video in Novi-Sad and maybe in Belgrade, but I think about 2 weeks time maybe. After 2 weeks time we are going to stay in Greece. All Serbian people like to go to Greece. Orthodox country. And this guy, Croatian, Serbian guy, who picked us up from Novi-Sad and bring us to Zagreb, he said that he's afraid of leaving his car with Serbian numbers in Croatia. or Slovenia. He said that he was afraid of being, I mean, like that some people can damage his car. Is it truth?
I would say that I would feel more secure with the Croatian car in Serbia than otherwise. But
so your this car, what kind of numbers do you have? I didn't notice.
Serbian.
Serbian.
Novi-Sad. And but it depends where do you go. If you go to this region and Istria, and I don't know.
Okay, if I buy a car in, I used to have a Russian car, but I sold it in Moscow, so I don't have a car now. But I'm going to buy a car in Serbia, in Kikinda. If I have a car in Kikinda and I come to Croatia, they'll like damage my car.
Well, I think no, but I wouldn't feel maybe
killing each other 20 years ago here.
Yeah, I know, but that was 20 years ago. Come on. And that was politics. Now Russian and Ukrainian people kill each other in Donbass, and many people understand that thing. They are clever because we have internet connection, and we understand that it's propaganda. And many stupid people go and kill each other. Yeah.
Some kids that are, I don't know, teenagers now are raised by some parents that have some visions, I don't know, the war, you know. So maybe it's not so safe in Dalmatia, but I think it's if you meet the wrong person, but mostly everyone is welcome there.
Yeah. But actually, for me, you know, it's a very actually surprising thing. You were a big part of a big country. I mean, you were part of one country, like Yugoslavia, and everything was cool. People were living friendly. The country was. I asked old ladies in Croatia, in Apatia, how was it like when it was Tito's years, like Yugoslavia's life, or now? They say Yugoslavia was better, and in Serbia people say in Yugoslavia it was much better than now.
Well, the standard was higher, and the whole country was
More powerful.
strong, yes.
And life standard was much higher than now.
I mean, it was a bit higher. People could go to vacation and didn't think about counting all their money and so on. Now you have to leave some money for vacation, and then it was normal that you can afford your family and your kids to go somewhere.
Okay. And do you have your own apartment in Novi-Sad, or you rent it?
Oh, we live in his house.
Okay, I see. Do you live with parents, or by your own, by yourself?
We are,
for us.
yes.
Oh, it's good. Because now I think it's difficult for young people to buy their own apartment or house in Serbia.
Oh, it is, yes.
It's not very high salary. Many Russians are in Novi-Sad now, and this company, oil company, our company bought Serbian company. I hope that Serbia is going to be part of European Union soon. What do you think about that?
What?
When is Serbia going to be a part of European Union? Влад? Когда Сербия будет Европейская уния? Когда мы, как ты мыслишь?
I understand.
Прилики?
I don't know.
In maybe 5 years. I don't know.
2022, as a European Commissar said. He said that 2022 to 2023 might be.
Well, it was the same in Croatia. They told this year and then next year and then next. So
But
it depends.
it's the period, the started period. I mean, like first time they had this kind of negotiation. It took in 2008. So it's like 11 years they're negotiating about that.
Yes.
Yes, for me, I came to Serbia because I want to be a citizen of European Union. So it's like 3 years we are. No, it's the third year that we are in Serbia. Third year. So in 1st January it's going to be 3 years that we are in Serbia, and we need 2 years more, and then we'll get державлянство. That we are what we are living in Serbia for. So we want to stay like in European Union, go, you know, from one country to another. In Russia it's quite difficult right now. We can stay in Croatia more than 3 months. Only like 3 months in a half year, in a 6 months.
And
We have Czech visa, of Czech Republic, and with this visa we travel around European Union and Schengen zone. Have you ever been to Moscow before?
no,
You should go and check. You will like it.
our friend was there.
Maybe you won't come back. It's, you know, but it's, you know, like if you're strong, then this country might be nice for you. I mean, like interesting.
go anywhere.
But if you are not strong, if you like very friendly and you like that everything is like in European Union, clean and people follow rules and law. It's like better to stay in the European Union because Russia is like Orthodox Mexico. Yeah, it's sometimes dangerous. Yeah, it's like in Mexico.
I wouldn't think of that comparison.
It's too much criminal crime. Like we have the same figures like in Mexico. 15,000 people every year died from murders. Very dangerous country of the road. I mean, road country, dangerous road country. About 25,000 people die on the road in car accidents in Russia because people are crazy. They drive like crazy. They think they buy expensive car and they can do what they want. They can drive like 300 kilometers per hour. If you have a car, BMW, new one, so you can drive 300 kilometers per hour. And sometimes people, you know, make these cars of gold. Yeah, it's like completely gold cars. You can see that thing only in Russia. That's why I don't like my country very much. Because of so many crazy people. I think maybe Russian people are crazy because of cold.
Well,
Yes.
it could be.
Too much cold. Yeah, you know, in Christina's city in winter time is about minus 35. Yeah. Your car is quite old,
Yeah,
like about 20 years,
14.
14. Do you want to sell it?
No,
I'm just curious, how much does it cost?
2000.
2,000 euros?
Yeah.
I wouldn't pay that money for that.
Ah,
For 2,000 euro you can buy almost a new one in Russia. But Chinese, you can buy Chinese like maybe 3 years, 4 years. We have many Chinese cars. They can like make fake BMW, Mercedes, but we have many Chinese cars. It looks like BMW, but it's Chinese BMW, you know. But this Hyundai, right?
yeah.
This is a good quality car actually. these Korean people know how to make cars. I want to buy a new. I used to have Mitsubishi Lancer, Japanese. I used to drive it when it was new. I bought it for 15,000 euros, and I sold it. I lost. I drove it for 3 years. I drove this car for 3 years. Then I sold it. I don't like to buy old cars because I don't know how to repair them. You know. We have Jewish proverb in Russia. Jewish proverb. One son comes to his father and asks him, like, Father, Dad, what is the best car, brand car? And his father said, the new one, son. So it doesn't matter which car you buy, it's important it should be new. So I agree. But German cars are very practical. I see many Serbian people drive cars like 10 years, 15 years old. I think if you drive such car in a town like Novi-Sad, inside the town, it's okay. But when you drive a car long distance, this is dangerous. For example, Lazar, if we have a problem and we stop here,
Yeah.
so what we are going to do? Who are we going to call?
We have insurance.
Really? So the insurance company will come and
And
tow
drive you-
us.
Tow and drive you where you need to go and pay you hotel and everything.
How much money do you pay for the insurance?
50 euros.
Oh, this is good. This is good. I didn't know that.
It's for European package.
European package.
Serbian is 20 euros.
I didn't know that. And what kind of insurance is that? How do you call it?
Atlas.
You are driving like 140 kilometers per hour.
50.
As for me, is for us, we are not hiring. So but it doesn't feel that it's 140 kilometers. It feels like 90 kilometers. Hyundai, yeah.
Hyundai is older, is better.
And okay, are you the first owner, первый властник of this? Second. And what is the mileage? Kilometrage?
200,000.
200,000. Do you know exactly or approximately?
260.
No, but if you are the second owner, the drugi
My
властник.
father was the first owner.
Ah, okay, I see. That is for sure, yes. So, and how long do you think you will drive this car?
10 years.
14 years? And then you're going to sell it?
Then I'm going to destroy it probably.
Destroy it? Что такое? Что
Things ain't gonna be better in Serbia.
What?
Things ain't gonna be better.
In Serbia?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
So I will drive
I
this
think-
car.
I think life is going to be. You are. How old are you actually, guys?
33.
37. I'm 39. My wife is 24. I'm too old for a revolution and protests. But you are still young. So if you don't want to change anything, you can't change anything. But now in Russia, people are hating Putin. Now it's only 30% of people who are supporting him. 70% want to kick him out from his chair. They don't like him. and now his rating is falling down, and I'm really afraid that he might start war in Kosovo. He might start. He likes wars, like in Syria, in Ukraine, and because when his ratings falling down, he is trying to make some wars, and now you can't do anything in Kosovo. The problem is that you can't do in Kosovo because Kosovo is already Albanian. There are too many people. You just can't like. Не можешь просто направить геноцид там 2 миллиона людей, так? You can just kill 2 million people there. It's like okay, 100,000 Serbian and 300,000 Serbian went away. They became refugees, and now they live in Europe. And ordinary Serbian people don't want to stay there because of bombs, because of radiation of these bombs. That actually I'm going to buy a dosimeter and check the radiation in Kikinda, because some people say there were 2 bombs fallen in Kikinda with uranium. So I'm just curious what kind of radiation is there. So I'm going to check this. You can watch the video of my YouTube channel and see. After maybe a month, I'm going to check the radiation. Now I ordered in AliExpress dosimeter to check radiation of this uranium, because I think Serbian doctors are lying. I don't think it's because of these bombs. I think because of smoking. Serbian people smoke and sleep and smoking. They smoke and sleep. They like crazy smoking.
Let us know.
I didn't see. You can like subscribe my YouTube channel. I'm going to check. I'll come to you to Novi-Sad and check bombs in all these places in Novi-Sad and check too what is radiation. I think it's much cleaner than in Russia. In Russia we have like more contaminated places and territories than in Serbia. Serbia, I think, is a very good ecology.
Well, Belgrade was last year amongst few most polluted towns.
Yeah, I know. Okay, because of oil refineries, yes, maybe. I would agree. I would agree, because of oil refineries, there would be a problem, of course, but not because of uraniums. I mean,
yes.
I think it's just like maybe in Kosovo. Yeah, in Kosovo there were many bombs, and many these soldiers who were there, they have some problems with cancers, with with health. But not 2 bombs in Kikinda or Subotica. I think it's yeah.
Kažu da tamo gdje se radi nova televizija da je radijacija ogromna. Mislim u smislu da ljudi ne žele ići raditi.
But in Novi-Sad, I like that water is clean. And Fruška Gora is good place. I would like to buy a house in Novi-Sad in Fruška Gora, and I would like to have piece of land to grow wine, vinogradniki.
Da.
Yeah, it's a nice place, good place, and no earthquakes. It's important. Yeah, you can live in mountains without earthquakes. Beautiful. Because we were living in Sochi for a year, and like every year, three times a year, it's like earthquakes, 4 or 5 times degrees. It's shaking. Like if you stay in the house like 1-2 floors, it's okay. But if we were staying in a high building, high scraper, about 20 floors, the house was shaking like I don't know. We were afraid. We didn't know what to do. You can't jump from the like 10th floor.
Yes.
Yeah, that was very scary. My wife is sleeping. She doesn't understand English. You can talk.
They say that approximately maybe 600, 700, 800, like this.
But the prices here are much more higher. So,
Yeah,
so maybe it's even better in Serbia. I mean, everything is cheaper. You have a bit smaller salary, but here I think you spend more money on food and so.
Lothar, do you have benzene?
No.
No, okay.
I'm
We can
looking
stop
for
and then
station.
like push. And when we stop, we need to clean your window because it's dirty. Okay. Last time when I came from Novi-Sad to Zagreb, we were in Zagreb, and the window was dirty and the view was bad. Yeah, because of window. I will clean it for you.
But when we get to Novi-Sad, it will be
Dark?
dirtier.
No problem. Now we have some problems. We wanted to go to Spain
Guys, can you tell me about war? Yes, the war. Yes. So when your parents meet together, what do they talk about? 5,000 citizens.
And the whole island about 20. But in the summertime